welcome back. As I mentioned, we have John Pearlstone here from the Village Music Club. Well, welcome. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing, Lisa?
Good, good. So, of course, you guys have lots of concerts coming up. But before we get to that, tell me about what's been happening. I know you guys had a New Year's Eve bash.
We did. Things have been going quite well for the Village Music Club. We had a very successful last-minute bailout on the New Year's Eve bash because of rain. We were going to have it at the 19 on the deck.
Yeah.
And thank God for the Village. They allowed us to move it into Clubhouse 2. And
okay.
It was a perfect setting, and it had about 250 people show up, and I think we delivered.
Good.
You know, we done by 9:30, as we should be. East Coast New Year's the way.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, we have the ball drop. Now we do the giant beach ball drop instead of
fun.
So we tried to make it kind of an event we can do every year and create a little bit of tradition. It's a lot of fun.
Nice, 250 people. That's a lot.
It was packed. And that's what we're hoping for. We want people to have a good time, and our happy hours are continuing at Club 19 now, and.
Okay.
We did our member appreciation concerts where we had that. Had some local bands come in that people in the village really never see if they don't go out to the local bars. And
right.
Just trying to keep it interesting, that's for sure.
Well, that's nice though, because like you said, some people don't travel outside of the village. They just do everything that's here. So if you can bring it to them,
well,
I think that's
starts
really nice.
at 9 and goes till 1. I mean, who wants to go sit and listen?
Well, that's true. They do start kind of late. So
right.
at least for you guys, you can start a little
And
earlier.
the bands were excited to come do it. It was a Tuesday night, and they don't really get to play much during the week, and they like ending earlier as well. So we may do more of that. We're thinking about maybe something in the summer.
So that was Tuesday music night.
Yes.
That is something that you don't do every week though?
We did one a month, and now we're going to take a little break, and then we're thinking about a summer outdoor
okay.
service.
Yeah. Okay, excellent. And then of course you have Nomads playing on the happy hour at Club 19. And what time does that start?
We do 5 to 8,
okay.
And that usually runs every other week. But we have a schedule. You can get it through our email or.
How hard is it to get into that?
It depends. We're going to do one for Mardi Gras, and historically, like Halloween, it was people on top of people. But on a typical one, it's pretty full. But usually, you can get over there.
Oh, okay.
Want to get there a little early if you want to have a good table. But there's usually some place to sit.
Okay.
That's a long building. So.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, good. Now, for next up, their first concert is going to be on February 10th. And tell me about this band.
I will. We've got the Crosby, Stills and Nash band. There's a tribute band called Deja Vu, and they've just tried to nail down all these insane harmonies that those guys do, and even do some of the Neil Young separate songs. And it's just a fantastic group. And I know they travel all over doing this stuff.
Okay.
And really, really excited to have this one come in because it's a little different than the rock and roll dance type bands. They have plenty of dance songs too, but just kind of a special one. So we're looking forward to that.
So we do have a video that we're going to show, and this is more of the acoustic part. They also, of course, play electric guitars as well, but this one is just acoustic. But take a look.
It's getting to the point where I'm no fun anymore. I am sorry. Teach your children well. Their father's hell will slowly go by. Oh, well, take a look at my life. I'm a lot like you. Just a song before I go, to whom it may concern. When a golden hair like yours, a lady like yours, helplessly hoping.
So they sound amazing. I mean, obviously, they sound just like the band. Isn't it crazy how they can actually do that?
Well, I mean, that's what I'm hoping we'll spend a little time today. I just have fallen in love with this whole tribute band concept and the amount of work and devotion these guys put into really delivering something that lets you experience, the next best thing to actually seeing the live band.
Yeah, I think it's great. And I was mentioning to you earlier that we see many of these bands at some of the concert in the parks that are throughout the county, Dana Point, Aliso Viejo, and they're all free. And the city puts on a really great opportunity for us to see all these bands. So you've got a couple of different people coming up, a Rod Stewart band, Elton John. So Rod Stewart, have you actually seen them play?
Yeah. Not live, but I mean,
Oh, okay.
I've seen their video and talked to the guy, and I mean,
Okay.
I've got some references, and he plays all over California, so
Great.
excited about that. I mean, it's just such a huge catalog of songs to pick from, so
Oh, of course.
I think people will have a lot of fun at that one.
Oh, right. And then the next one you have is Elton John. Now, he's the one I've seen, and he's great. So
Yeah,
good.
I mean, we did put the video up on our social media, and just go search Kenny Metcalf, Elton John, early years, and you'll buy a ticket.
Oh, you will.
It's really
because
simple.
He
It's
comes
just
so
phenomenal.
prepared, and he's
Right.
got the backup singers, and he's really good. Really good.
Best tribute band I've seen at the Pack, and I know the Eagles are quite good, and there's
Oh,
some
yeah.
Beatles and all that stuff, but this guy absolutely has it nailed down. He plays everywhere, so
Yeah.
definitely don't miss him. We've left our ticket prices the same. I'm kind of
Okay,
excited
good.
to announce that, because
Okay.
we wanted to stay stable as long as we could. So I mean, you can get to see him as low cost. You'll see him anywhere.
Oh, good, good. And then in June you have the Beatles.
Right. So that's a band that kind of came out of nowhere. They're not one of the touring normal bands, and so we've got they're excellent. I'm looking forward to kind of seeing what our folks think about them. But we're also hoping to do some other things at that show that we can come back to. I don't know if we're on that topic yet
Sure.
or not, but maybe even involve some Laguna Woods Village residents in an opener, something like that, if we can make that work out.
We have a lot of performers here, that is
Right.
for sure. Now, you wanted to let everybody know that if they wanted to keep up to date, that you should be on a mailing list.
Yeah, vmclub8@gmail.com, and it may make sense to brush back to this one concept that we're having such luck and interest in the whole tribute band concept that we're interested in seeing Laguna Woods Village residents that might be interested in being in a tribute band or already are, and we don't know about them.
Oh.
We'd love to learn about what you're doing and possibly promote you, help you put together a video, whatever we can do. We don't want to help you build a band. We're not capable of doing
Right,
that.
right.
But if you have something and you think it's legitimately a tribute, like Crosby, Stills, Nash, where the costuming and you sound like them and you're efforting to look like them, and I think, I don't know if you have the picture, I sent along the Bob Dylan band that I've gotten involved with, and we do everything we can to let you feel like you're getting the essence of a Bob Dylan concert. So if you're in that mindset as a musician and you want to really bring something that's a tribute to an artist that everybody be interested in, let us know what you're doing, and
Right.
we're if the Pack will go along with it, and we're still working with them, then we're hoping to have an opener before that Beatles act.
That's a great
But it
idea.
acts like we've been talking about. It acts like John Denver that you just don't see or
yeah.
hear. James Taylor, maybe Carly Simon and Garfunkel, which I think would be a heck of a challenge. But things that are not like the Eagles, the Beatles, the Stones,
Right.
everybody's doing. But if we'll entertain anybody and anything
Yeah.
that's a tribute band,
Yeah.
not a cover band. We got enough of those for everybody and their brother.
Right.
But a real tribute, we'd love
Right.
to see more Village residents do it, because it's just, it's a whole different level, a whole different experience. Some people in the Village we know have done it.
Yeah.
And we'd love to get more involved and see if we could start a whole branch of Village residents that might want to be involved in tribute bands.
Well, and it even could just be a single individual as well,
Without a
right? Just
doubt.
like John Denver, you said he was a single
Right.
performer, yet somebody who might play all of his songs.
Right, I'm a Village resident, but everybody in the Dylan Tribute Band is a 40, 50-year professional. They
Yeah.
like the idea of doing Dylan as a tribute, and so it's a professional band. I'm just trying to keep up, and so I'm looking forward to anybody in the Village who might have something like that or build something like that we could help support.
All right, excellent. Now, of course, if anyone wants information, we do have a slide that has all of the prices. Well, actually, this one doesn't have the prices, but tell me again
Oh,
what
for
the prices
shows?
are.
Yeah, everything is going to be 30 as the top level seats, 25 and 20, which has been the same for years,
Okay.
and we've left it there. Others are up at 40, so we're excited about that. And
Okay.
we may do something special for the Beatles, depending how everything else goes. We'll let everybody know about that. But
Okay.
Rod Stewart, Elton John, and Crosby, Stills are 30, 25, and 20.
All right,
And the
perfect.
seats are going fast. With David Crosby passing away, his song started playing, and it was amazing. There was an instant reaction in our
Oh,
pack.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's getting quite
Well, you
full.
you forget about all that music if you're not listening to a station that plays them.
And I've talked to the Crosby guy. They're going to do some kind of special tributes and make
nice.
some mention. And
fun.
yeah, it should be a lot of,
I love
a
it.
good reminiscence, a lot of fun for that sort of thing.
I love it. Thank you so much. Very nice to see you again.
You too.
And
Thanks
good
for
luck
having
with
me.
all the entertainment.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
And if you want more information about any of the concerts, or you just want to be on the email list to see what's happening, make sure you send an email to vmclub8@gmail.com. We'll be right back.
Time coming for to be alone. Time gone. Gonna get down to it. Soldier. have been done long ago. Voices of the angels ring around the moonlight, asking me, say she's so free, how can you catch the sparrow?